Master of motors, he's pulling your strings, twisting your mind, smashing your dreams.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the DX9 CAPONE. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. It is a very long box for a very long truck here. There we have Capone, very Godfather font there. I'll make him an offer I can't refuse. And we have some very Godfather artwork there going on with Capone. On this side, we just have a nice little pattern going on here. Same thing on the other side. Up top, we have Capone's truck mode. Capone, never tell anybody outside the family what you are Thing King. Somebody didn't spell check. Anyway, on the bottom, just warning, don't eat anything in this box that could be very bad for you. On the back of the box, you have some schematic images there of Capone. And here, I don't know if you can see the quote here, you can act like a man. And that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the collector's card there with an image of Capone. On the back, you have things and stuff that I cannot read, and text specs if that interests you. Hooray for cards. Then, moving right along here, we have Capone, the next component of DX9's Attila, their Menasor, and this is their take on Motormaster. And here he is in his truck mode, the almost comedically long truck mode here, but hey, it is what it is. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. You get kind of a gunmetal gray going off the grill there, silver for the headlights. You get some nice transparent purple plastic there for the windshields, and those side windows there, and right there, done in like a metallic purple right up top. You get some nice silver for the smokestacks, some metallic purple here for the tanks. The rims are nice and kind of like a dull chrome going on there. And then we have the trailer. Lots and lots of trailer. This trailer is just obscenely long. Some nice metallic purple going down the side here, but this trailer is just, it's obscene. It's insane. This is like the opening of Spaceballs. Like, it needs a "We Break for No One" bumper sticker on the back, honestly. Like, it's just, I mean, come on. That's just, I know why, but come on. I mean, really, it should stop like about here would be the natural stopping point, but it just keeps on going. Anyway, it's just, anyway, you got the back, you got some bits there picked out in a gunmetal gray. This does open, but there's no room to actually, put any cars in there or anything, but it does open. It opens more for transformation than anything else, but hey. And all the tires are rubber. He does roll, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. The cab itself can also turn from side to side, so you can make some nice sharp turns if he needs to. And this thing is pretty heavy too. So there you have that. And for comparison, let's bring in the other masters of motors here. Here it is with the X-Transbots Motormaster. It doesn't have a trailer yet, anyway. That's what we have of him. Here he is with the Fans Toys Motormaster. And again, the DX9 one definitely wins in the trailer department. His is longer. And here he is with G1 Motormaster because he's precious. Oh, so precious. And here he is with MP44, so you can see how that works out. And again, just way more trailer going on there on this side. So there you have that. And lastly, but not leastly, here he is with his DX9 Stunticon brothers here. So you can see how that works out with that gigantic trailer. So there you go. So now let's talk about accessories. The first thing he comes with is his sword, done in a nice gunmetal gray. It's kind of a little bit pointy, so you might want to be careful with that. You can store the sword in the vehicle mode. If we turn him upside down here, you'll see there's little slot right there. There's a tab right here. And you can just take the sword. It just plugs right underneath like that. There you go. You have some weapon storage right there. He does also come with his gun. Just done all in purple there. Very Motormaster-y gun. As far as storage for this, there are posts right up top here on either side. And there are ports on either side of the gun. And you can, if you want, just plug it on there if you get everything lined up, which I do not. Right, oops. And that's a place to store it. I don't know anywhere else to store it, but it definitely goes there. I know that much. The instructions say nothing about how to store the gun, just the sword, but you know, it's a place to plug it. It goes. It goes. And we'll tip him over here because the next thing he comes with is the Combine Mode Sword, which is pretty long in and of itself. You can see it's a big old silver blade, black here. And when you take him out of the box, the sword is actually packed underneath the truck. Actually, it's packed like this. But that right here, this right here is not a clip or anything. There's no actual friction here. And that doesn't hold. That does not hold at all. So, you know, if there is any actual way for this to store or clip on somewhere, I have no idea. And honestly, I don't care about weapon storage. I talk about it for your benefit, for the sake of information, because there are people who do care about it, but me personally, I don't care if the weapons store in the vehicle mode. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, oh well, I don't care. But now let's talk about the one thing that third-party companies love to do that annoys the ever-living crap out of me. Throwing things in the box and not telling you what they're for. This thing comes in the box as well with all the other accessories. Do I know what this is for? No. Do the instructions say anything about this? No, the instructions don't even acknowledge that this exists. I have no idea what it's for. If you know, please let me know. As of now, I have no idea. Is this a replacement part for one of the other dudes? I don't know, because none of the other dudes have this color plastic on them. So I don't know. It might be for... I think this is intended for Motormaster. But I don't know what, because they didn't want to tell me. Third-party companies really need to stop doing this. If you put stuff in the box, tell me what it's for. It ain't rocket science. Anyway, if you know what this is for, please let me know, because I just... whatever. And the last thing he comes with is this bug right here. This is the bug from, I believe, the Cosmic Rust episode, I think. Don't quote me on that. But, yeah, it comes with the bug here. And I'm going to call an audible here. We'll take a look more at this in the finale video when we review the whole combined mode, just for the sake of time. We'll cover this in the combined mode video, but yes, it does come with the bug. Yay! Oh, and one more little feature to show off here is you can open up the doors here on either side, and you can fit like a little. You could probably fit like MP44's like a little spike in there. I mean, there's no seat; you'd be standing them up, but you can fit a little something in there if you wanted to. So yeah, you got a little opening doors, which is a pretty nice touch. But yeah, that is basically it for the truck mode. So let's get down to a transformation, shall we? There's no spinning that whatsoever. So let's remove the weapons, put that off to the side, and we shall begin. So the first thing you want to do is you want to undo these top two panels right here. And as you can see, there's no way to really get in there to actually flip them up. The easiest way to flip them up is to grab a hold of these panels right here. These flip up, just pull them up, boop, that'll pop it up for you, and voila. Once you do that, we just split all of that, and it will disengage the majority of the trailer from the front portion here, and we will take this and we will put this off to the side for now. And what is left here is what will become Motormaster. So I'll just bring this back down for now. Just gonna clip this back together for now. Yeah, here's what we have left. Woo! Little merry-go-round. Anyway, so you want to just push down the smokestacks, compress them up like so. We're going to come under here. We're going to undo the wheels from the central portion. This little tab flips in, and you take this wheel, flip that in. That will tab in, flip down, flip over, voila. Flipped in these sections here. And we'll just leave that alone for now. So now this is my tongue stops working. Now we want to take the cab here. We want to split it. Actually, before we split it, let's bring this up here onto that. Splits like so. And once we have splits, we can take these sections here and they will just come out a bit. And you can extend the leg down like so. You don't want to bring it all the way down just yet because we have stuff to do right here. So you want to take this bottom section here. This will shift forward like that. You want to come here and lift up this whole front section. Lift this up. This bit will rotate. And then you fold this bottom section in like so. And close that back up. And there you go. Then you come under here. Flip this around, bring that up, and there you have the faux cab right there. Then you come under here, you flip in the wheel, flip this panel over it, and then we take this section here. This will just fold forward like that. Take the section here with the wheels, you just want to bring it down so it clears that tab, and then rotate it to the side, and then just bring that over like so. That will make his heel. At this point now, we can bring this part of the leg down. I'll just clip in right there like so. And then we come back here. This panel will flip in. This will flip over. The smokestack shifts over like that. And then just close that all up like that. And there you have a leg all done. Oh, actually, no, we have one more step to do. One more step. You just open up the tank here. Come on, open that up, rotate that around, tab that in, then you have the little faux wheels, and now we have a leg all done, second pass, just like the first. And now he has 2 legs, hooray for legs. Then we just bring down his crotchal region there. So what we're doing here, we're going to take this whole assembly, rotate this around, and then this will fold down on this double hinge right here, like so. And we got that going on. At this point now we can split all of this, open this up like that, and now we can start working on the upper body. So we want to take the section here, which is going to be his arms, just untab that, and then all of this will just accordion in like so. Bring this in, bring this panel in. You can see there's a post right there. That'll plug in right there. 2 points, plug that in, and then just bring this over, and that will plug in right there like that. There you go, second pass, same as the first, just open that up, accordion that in, bring it in, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. And then you take these panels and bring those up, and you have a nice shape to his back. And there we go. So now, moving on to the arms. What we're going to do here is we're going to first untab this panel here, just bring that up to the side, unpeg this panel right here, like so. We can bring the hand out, and then this will come up and then collapse down like that. Wrap all this around, tab it in, bring the arm down. We can bring this panel over now, rotate, bring the arm down, rotate his hand so everything is oriented properly. There you have an arm all done. Second pass, as always, just like the first. So, hooray, hooray for arms. And the last couple of steps we're doing here involve the noggin. You just bring that back. I'll just plug in right here. His head does slide back a bit, and then the box does slide back a little bit there to reveal that beautiful face of his. And there you go. There you have the Master of Motors in his robot mode. And he's a good-looking Motormaster, nice and G1-y, not without his flaws. I do have my critiques about it, but oh no, not too shabby. But let's get in close here, not on his belly, but on that noggin. There's that beautiful box head of his. There's some nice metallic paint there for the face. Eyes done in purple. Got some transclear purple there on the chest. All around, pretty nice design here. Now, one issue I do have is there needed to be a little bit more transformation here to not make this look, to hide the fact that this is the actual truck cab, because as is, it just looks like a small truck cab on top of the actual truck cab, because I mean, like, the windshield wipers are still there and everything, so it's not, you know, it's not giving forth the illusion like it's, you know, like it's intended to. It's a good effort, but, you know, it just, yeah. It just looks like he has two truck cabs on his legs, and that really doesn't make sense. So, it could have been done a bit better, but it is what it is. But you can see the little faux truck cab there has the purple, silver, and the little faux wheels. His big old feet. And as far as the back goes, he is the cleanest of the Motormasters. He has no backpack whatsoever. So there you go. Now, articulation-wise, the head can rotate. You can pull his head up. That gives him a neck so he can look up and down, although this is very loose, though. That's just, it can't really, I mean, it can kind of hold the pose, but it's real loose. I need to be a bit tighter. But you can still have him looking up, looking down, if you want him to, and then push it back down. Arms can rotate, can do a full 360, can move in and out at the transformation joint and at this joint as well. So you have 2 points of movement there at the shoulder. Moving down, we do have bicep rotation. We have under 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. You do have wrist rotation, as well as that hinge that allows it to move inward if you need it to. The thumb is on a hinge at the base, so it can move in and out. The index finger is a separate piece with just a hinge at the base. And the other 3 fingers are one solid piece with just a hinge at the base. He does have waist rotation. It's on a soft ratchet. He does also have an ab crunch. You can move his crotch plate out of the way to accommodate the legs. Legs can move forward, that far, back, that far, outwards, that far. Does have thigh rotation. He does have a double jointed knee, so he has a nice range of movement there. On the knees, as far as the feet go, they can't really do anything except for your extreme amounts of ankle tiltage. And of course we can give him his weapons. That's the typical tab in the slot of the palm method of weapon holding. Just wrap his fingers around like so. And he's got his gun. And we give him his sword. Again, same method, just tab it into his hand. Although the sword is a little loose, but once you wrap his fingers around it, he holds it well enough so he can pew pew slash slash, pew pew slash slash, and do all that good stuff. So there you have that. And now for comparison, let's bring in the other 2 third-party masters of motors here, so we can see how the competing brands here stack up with one another. As you can see, the DX9 version is the shortest of the 3. The Fans Toys one being the tallest, not by much, but he is the tallest. Me personally, my favorite is still the Fans Toys version. I love how this one pulls off the, quote-unquote, perfect transformation, trailer and all, the way Motormaster is supposed to transform, as opposed to just the cab and part of the trailer. I understand why these 2 are doing it the way they're doing it, but I just appreciate this one just doing the all-inclusive transformation. So yeah, for me, the Fans Toys one is my favorite, but hey, that's just my personal opinion. But we have options here, and as always, options are good. And here he is with Masterpiece Megs and Masterpiece Prime. And let's not forget G1 Motormaster, because he's precious. Oh, so precious. And now let's bring in the boys so we can see how this DX9 set of Stunticons is starting to shape up, and I do quite like how they look together. So now let's tackle, well, more like wrestle with the trailer here. So the trailer is the combined mode. So this is where I have to take a deep breath, and I have a major issue with this. Major issue. We'll get to that when we get to it. But all right, to get this transformed, you just want to take these panels here, bring them up like this, flip that up. You want to take this front bit here. This will fold down like so. Then we'll just flip this over, and you want to take all this purple bit, and just bring this, grab it, and just bring that all the way up like that. Lots of heavy clickety-clackety joints here, sometimes too heavy, and that's one of the issues I have. But we're going to bring these bits out to the side. These sections here will just rotate around, and then these will come around, and they will just slide right in there to make his big old feetsies. So, at this point now, get a little bit more of an overhead shot here. At this point now, we want to split the legs, split the feet as well. And you have these panels here, which we need to flip up. The easiest way to do that is to just bring the leg out to the side like that. You can get under it and pop it open like that. Then you can straighten it back out, and then you can extend the leg and bring this down. It's there. We'll talk about that. So just bring that out so you can get under this panel, pop it open, and slide this down. Close that up. So, next thing we're going to do here is we're going to take these panels and untab these. Just bring these up to the sides. Those are going to be the hip skirts. And we're going to flip down these little panels right here on either side. And you can bring this up, flip out these panels as well. It's going to be the crotch piece. Now we spread the legs apart here. They're ratcheted together, not ratcheted. They're geared together, so you have to move them both out at the same time. Just bring that out like so, and then here comes the part where this broke on me. And you can see it right here. I just snapped, and that broke because the ratchets for the outward hip movement is way too tight. It is stupid tight to where you have to use so much force that this piece just snapped with me trying to get this brought down. I ended up just taking the hip apart and just disabling the ratchet, so now that's just loose now. But you know, it was either that or I just finished breaking the leg, and I would rather not finish breaking the leg. I will glue this back together once I'm done with this video. I would contact BBTS to try to get a replacement, but unfortunately they're sold out of this guy, so I can't get a replacement as of now, so we'll see what happens. For now, I'm just I'll fix this as best I can, and hopefully at some point I can get a replacement or something for this, because yeah, that sucks. So yeah, once you have the inner part of the legs spread out, you just want to bring the legs down. This one is still on the ratchet, so this one you do still have to muscle in, and this, like I said, it's so tight. It is, and what makes it more frustrating is that this, you know, when you pull in on this, it just makes this one to come together, because there's nothing holding that in place, because it's geared together, so you're pushing on something that's on a hinge that wants to move also, so it's just double the frustration. There we go. And by some miracle, that actually moved kind of easily for me. See, now I just want to bring it out one click, and now it wants to fight me. See, it's too tight. It's just too tight. But anyway, try to get the legs in position without breaking anything, and hopefully if you've done that, and this is still actually too far out. Oh, Lord. I'm so scared now to move this thing. There we go. Okay. Oh, my God. I'm so scared to move those hips now. You have no idea. Well, at least that hip, because that one still works. But once you've done that, anyway, now what you want to do is you want to take the thighs here and rotate them. So this is facing forward. So, and that's a tight ratchet too, but it's not stupid tight, thank God. Once you've done that, you have this panel here, open that up, flip out this panel, and just close that up. And then you just take his foot, rotate around, and then you just flip up his toe, and there you have that all done. And now we'll just do the other side here. So again, just rotate that like so, open that up, flip out this panel, close it up, rotate, flip the toes up, and there. We pretty much have the legs done. Now there's one little bit here that was kind of confusing in the instructions. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing here, but I'll figure it out. You see there's this little dial here. So what you want to do is turn this so it's in the horizontal position. And once you do that, the thigh just spring loads open. You can see it just thickens the thigh up. You can see some molded detail there that gets revealed. Let's pick down some nice paint. And you just do it on the other side. Again, just bring it out horizontal, and that will open up like so. And there you have that. Now you just bring the hip skirts down, and there you have the lower body all done. So now moving on to the upper body. Alright, so now we're at the top floor here. So what we're going to do is we're going to just pop open these panels. There are little notches in here to kind of get your nail into, but everything on this figure pegs in a little too tightly. You can just kind of get in under here and kind of pop it out from underneath like that. So pop open that panel and then flip out this little black panel here. So flip that open like that, and again do the same thing on the other side. Just pop everything open. Pop it, pop it, pop it. Open it up like that. You want to take these sections of the wheels, untab them, bring them down. They'll clip in down here. Untab, clip, 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 like so. And now we're going to come up here. We're going to open this up, fold that in, open, fold that in, and then you want to just unclip the, actually first thing you want to do before you do that, there's little panels here also. And we have to untab, and these are kind of tight too. Flip that up. I will say everything on this trailer kind of, it's secure. I'll give it that, but it's a little too secure. I know sometimes it's better to be too tight than too loose, but when it's too tight, it's, for me, just as bad, because then you're just fighting with it. You have to fight with it too much, and I don't like doing that either. But anyway, you want to undo these little sections here, so these little tabs that go in there. So once you free that up, you can bring this back and kind of bring these panels out too. Swing all this out, and you'll see there's the head. So bring all that back. And what we can do now is we can take this whole assembly here, and this will just unpeg and shift forward like so. And then you can bring these panels here, bring them up, and this front part will just tab in right here on either side. So just do that, and then bring these sections back. And there are pegs that will peg in right in here to secure all this in place and keep that from flopping around on us like so. I'm tired already. But once we've done that, we can open up the chest piece and just tab that in to make the Mena chest. And at this point now, we bring down the arms. We just get this little wiggle. Unpeg that, straighten out the arm, flip out the hand, and then you're rotating this whole assembly here around like so. Bring it up, and then you're just bringing the arm down. Again, some good ratchets. They're not super tight, thank God. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Wiggle. Undo that. Down around. Flip out the fist. Rotate. Bring it up. Bring it down. Whoop. That leg's going on me. Got those musical ratchets. So, now you got that going. So now, we're just going to come to these bits here. Just going to grab them and just pull them out like so. And they will come down. So there are two pegs, two ports right there. And that will secure all that in place. Close that up. And just line it up. Peg it in. Close that up. And then we just take his little horns, bring them out to the side. And there you go. There you have Menasor. Now he's a big boy. He's a big boy. And here he is with Motormaster. So you can see how that works out. Now, as far as articulation and all the extra bells and whistles, the weapons, he does have lights in his eyes. We're going to cover all that in the finale video. Again, for the sake of time, we're just going to save that for later. Also, the instructions don't show how to get Motormaster folded up so you can plug him into the combine mode. I know there are some videos showing that, but I personally want to wait until I have official documentation from DX9 before I show that off. So again, I'll save that for the finale video when I know for sure how to do that. So, yeah, there you have the combined mode. There it is. It's big. It's beefy. He's a big bad boy. So, there you go. So there you have Capone, and as far as the Motormaster part goes, you know, he's good. Still not my favorite of the three. As far as my ranking goes, X-Transbots is in third, this one's in second, and Fans Toys is in first. That's how I personally rank them, just my opinion. But Capone here is good. You know, my main gripe is I just wish they found a way to just kind of mask the actual truck cab a bit more. Because as is, it's just blatantly a smaller truck cab on top of the actual truck cab, and it just totally kills the illusion they were trying to go for. The other two Motormasters, I feel, handled the legs a lot better. As far as the trailer part goes, yeah, that part I'm not too happy with, seeing as though I broke mine. Could just be my copy, I don't know, but still, it sucks that it broke. And I understand that DX9 is trying to make that combined mode as stable as possible. That's not a bad thing. But the problem is when you make the ratchets too tight, you then increase the risk of something breaking because now you have to exert a ton of force just to move the limbs, and that's not good. They have to find that sweet spot with the ratchet tension, just that happy medium. Not too tight, but not too loose. You know, they gotta think Goldilocks and the Three Bears, you know? Not too hot, not too cold, but just right. But anyway, 3 down, 2 to go. We're getting close to the home stretch here, so there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other DX9 products, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Attila playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the DX9 Capone, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Big Geek, be proud, boom in your face. Ah, Motormaster, I'm glad you're here. Again? Either way, I'm glad. Did you call me boss? What? Did you call me boss? What is happening? I don't know what's real anymore. What's his problem? I don't know. You are a handsome bot. Oh, thank you. Not you.